Let's do this. Game. Hey, yeah. Thank you. Whale. We went around the corner, that's something.
Closed. It's closed.
Okay. I'm glad I can see around the corner, because she certainly can't. This'll be fine. Stop moving. Interesting how Zoe has a shadow, but nothing else does.
Our
Damn it.
honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line and inside the our honored guests.
It's closed.
Ah,
Honored guests are requested and required to stay
I'm
behind
losing my
the
health.
line and
Emergency.
our honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line.
Security bird.
Our honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line and inside the
Get me outta
waiting
here.
area until an authorized escort arrives. Thank you.
Behind the line. Behind it. Behind it.
Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
Alright. So that was extremely foolish. Where are we supposed to be going? Alright. Wish I could change the camera angle from here. I can hear it though.
Our honored guests
Damn
are
it.
requested and required to stay behind the line and our honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line and our honored guests are requested and
I'm
required
so
to
dead.
stay behind the line and inside the waiting area until an authorized escort arrives. Our honored guests are requested and required to stay behind the line and
Where'd he
inside
get away
the waiting
zapping
area
me? That's so hella
until an
rude.
authorized escort arrives. Thank you. Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you.
It's closed.
So do I need to wait for, it to open one of the doors for me? Because if so, like, how am I supposed to do that?
Our honored guests are requested and required to
Yeah.
stay behind the line and inside
So there are two of them.
until an authorized escort arrives.
Alright.
Please stop immediately, honored guest.
Alright. Here we are.
Our honored guests
Sorry.
are requested and required to stay behind the line
Got too close.
and inside the waiting area until an authorized escort. Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
So now it's in the back. So if it goes this way, it won't see me. And it's around the corner. So, does it go through that door? Ha! That it does. It's hella rude. Alright. So what we need... So that one would come through this door. So we have to hide over here. Then, oh, then it goes that way. Nope, just kidding. Okay, get out of here real quick. Yes. Saving game indeed. Hello. Damian? Just go, hey Damian, and see if he responds.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh.
I'm looking for Damian Kavanagh.
Speaking. Well, what do you need? I have clearance to work today.
Oh,
I
right.
don't work here. I'm a friend of Reza Tamiz, Jericho.
Why do you keep calling him
Jericho.
Reza? No one knows that
Jesus.
name.
How did you... Hold on a second. Let me just...
What did you just do?
I made sure that this remains a private conversation. How did you get in here? This place is a bloody fortress.
Vending
I'm
machines.
getting good at finding my way into impenetrable fortresses. I'm Zoe.
Damian Cav, you already know who I am, which I find sort of disturbing. I told Jericho that he couldn't talk to anyone about this.
Yeah.
Did Jericho send you? I haven't been able to contact him.
Jericho's gone. Something's happened to him. But he left me enough info to locate you.
Highly
He's
encrypted, if
disappeared.
that makes you feel any better.
Jesus, that's not good. What about Rio? She went to see Jericho 5 days ago.
Is she...
Are
Are you close?
About
We
her.
work together. Why? What's happened?
I think she's... dead.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. I'm in way over my head in this one. I shouldn't have asked her to go. What happened to her?
I don't know. I found her in Jericho's apartment. She was hooked up to this white plastic thing, and there were wires going into her head.
The dreamer.
What?
That's what it's called. A dreamer. It's not supposed to kill you.
I know.
Ha.
They hooked me up to one.
Who hooked you up to a dreamer?
2 girls. Twins. I don't know who they work for, but I'm guessing they're connected to your company.
I've seen them around. They work for Miss Gilmore, the president.
I think
Oh,
maybe they
dear.
got to Rio as well. And they're after Jericho... after Reza. I was hoping he'd made it here.
I haven't heard from him since Thursday. Sorry. Rio rang me when she got into Casablanca and told me she'd met with Jericho.
That must have been right before... I found her in Jericho's apartment, and minutes later the Eye raided the place. I was arrested, but they let me go the next morning.
Is there anyone who isn't involved in this?
This? What? I decided to track Reza down in order to help him. He's my best friend. But I don't know what this is, or what I've gotten myself involved in. Now Reza's vanished, and you're the only lead I have left. Can you please just tell me what this is?
You don't know anything.
Only what I've picked up on the way here. Reza never shares his stories
I know
with me.
literally nothing.
I know that Corp is working on something, and that they've been testing it out on people in Newport. You called it the Dreamer. I know that the Dreamer is probably connected to the static somehow, and that is most likely what Reza was investigating in the first place. And I also know that Corp is keen to keep all of this under wraps. Keen enough to kill people. Apart from that, I have no idea who you are, what you've told Reza, what Rio was doing in his apartment, and what this Dreamer thing is all about. So you're going to have to fill me in, and I'm not leaving here until you do. I've come too far to go back now.
Alright.
If I can't help Reza, at least I want to know why. I want the truth.
Right. Well, okay. I understand you want the truth. I wish I could tell you. I'm putting myself at great risk here, Zoe. I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be working for the corporation. And then again, if you do, I'm already done for anyway, so... You're right about all of it. We, Watercorp's working on something big. The Dreamer. It's a device that'll let you dream anything you've got a mind to dream. Lucid dreams. You're awake and in control.
Not gonna lie, it's
You
kind
just
of
imagine
awesome.
the possibilities. Every other entertainment medium would simply disappear overnight. Why watch a movie when you can dream it?
Well,
It
I
was
don't
destined to be the
necessarily want
biggest
to be
thing
in a
in history.
Die Hard
It
movie,
was
you know?
supposed to go on the market in a few months from now. However, about 3 months ago, something happened. There was a contamination in the network that connects each Dreamer console with the central processor, Dreamcore. I used to work on the network code, the parts that link the Dreamers with DreamNet. When the problem appeared, my bosses asked
Why
me
does
to
this
head
need
up
to
the
be on
group
the
charged
network?
with identifying the problem on this end, to weed out the bugs. What we discovered was that DreamNet was beginning to slip out of our control. There was a contamination, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't internal. We figured someone had hacked into the network and introduced a virus.
I mean, I
or
guess
worm.
if it needs to do like
Something
central
sneaky and
processing,
adaptable.
like
It
mainframe
didn't take me
style,
long to realize there was a link between the static
But-
and our problems. The static wasn't the cause, it was the effect. Whatever had infiltrated DreamNet was, for lack of a better word, leaking out onto the wire, causing glitches and system crashes.
why
When
put
it's
something
only
on the net that doesn't
supervisors,
need to
I was
be?
instructed to not ask any questions and to just keep working on the problem. So I did what they told me, but at the same time I started digging deeper on my own. And that's when I met Rio. She was working with the biological systems that run our code and operates DreamNet, the central processor known as Dreamcore.
I guess so.
She'd been digging too, and like me, she'd reached an impasse. So we started working together to identify and nail down the contamination. We figured that sooner or later the static would be traced back to Watercorp, and then we'd be out of a job. Besides, it was getting serious. People were dying.
Wait, because
So
of
we
not having
kept
internet?
digging. And then one day, about a week ago, we discovered something that changed everything. We discovered the truth behind Project Altura, behind DreamNet, behind the Dreamers. Waddy isn't making these things to entertain people. They're making them to spy on and to control people.
Ah, just like
DreamNet
Apple.
was designed to record people's dreams. Dreamcore was designed to analyze them. Waddy Corp can extract private and personal information about anyone who's ever been connected to a Dreamer. And that's just the beginning. By feeding data back through the Dreamer, they can plant thoughts, instructions, even hypnotic suggestions in people's heads. DreamNet is the biggest brainwashing experiment of all time, disguised as mindless entertainment.
And now
That's
someone's
pretty
hacking
good.
into it.
What?
By the way, nice
Oh,
ergonomic
right.
keyboard.
Exactly. Someone's trying to take control of the network, the most dangerous weapon of all time. Rio and I, we realized we had to tell someone, but we also knew that the corporation would do anything to protect their secret. If we went to the media, we'd be dead. We had to find someone with the guts to expose Waddy, while protecting our identities.
The hand that bites.
Who better to expose this conspiracy than Jericho and his notorious feed? We knew he wouldn't be afraid to go up against Watercorp. So we got in touch, and then Rio went over to Casablanca to meet him. She brought a prototype Dreamer with her to prove we weren't crazy. We knew the risk, but what else could we do? And now... I can't believe Rio's dead. And Jericho. I'm afraid that if nothing's done, this'll keep escalating. The static will get worse. DreamNet will be hijacked, or the corporation will launch the Dreamer. Any way you turn it, it's bad. Real bad.
This is. And you're sure about this, Damian? It sounds like science fiction.
The people behind it seem to believe that it's possible. And the Dreamer works. I've tried it many times. It's incredible. Like nothing you've ever experienced.
But to
It's
know that they have
2200.
free
We're allowed to have
access
some
to your
science
innermost
fiction.
thoughts.
I won't use it again, that's for sure. Not with everything I know now.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I first realized what was happening. The static's starting to kill people.
What does that mean?
And if the Dreamer launches, I don't want to think about what might happen
Like,
then.
all we've learned
So,
about the
yes,
static is
something
that it
can
prevents
probably
cell
be done,
phone
but
signal.
I can't do it by myself. The plan was for Rio to help me when she got back from Casablanca. I don't know who else to trust. So, I'm a bit stuck.
May I
You can
suggest
trust
me?
me.
Yeah, I know, but you're not...
An engineer.
I can't just ask. Why would you want to help?
Why? How can I not help? I may not be any closer to finding Reza, but at least I can do my part in exposing this conspiracy.
It's too dangerous. You could get caught. Or worse.
They already know I'm
If you
involved.
knew what I'd been through these past few days, you wouldn't say that. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Damian, we don't have a choice. This is what Reza was doing. He was taking a stand. He was risking his life to expose Wati Corp. I can't run away from this one. I have to do this. For Reza. For everyone. For myself.
Sounds like you've really thought this one through. Okay, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Well, you've definitely arrived in the nick of time. If we're doing this, we have to do it now.
Just tell me what we're doing. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So we need evidence. We need to know where the intrusion is coming from, and we need to stop the static from causing any more damage.
So how do we do all that?
I have to stay here. This is the only place I can access the system from. You, on the other hand,
Please tell me how
you're
hacking
going
works.
on a long hike into the Wati Caves.
Caves? What kind of company is this?
From the time I open this door, you have 30 minutes to make it down to minus 58. That shouldn't be too hard. At least you don't have to go up. Yet.
I'm fit.
You definitely look it. Okay, one moment.
So we're just running the hell downstairs.
Alright, Zoe. So you know what to do.
Maybe you should
I
have
go
confirmed
down to
this before we
sub-level
started the
58.
timer.
In exactly half an hour from now, you'll disengage
Oh.
the alarm, and I'll open the door.
Remember that once you're through, the door will be tagged for maintenance by the security systems. If you open it again before the scheduled time, we're screwed.
I got that.
And the rest of it?
I got it. All of it.
You know,
Good.
it.
Keep in mind that I can't call you while we're inside the building, so we won't be in touch until this is over. Best of luck, Zoe.
Thanks, Damian. You too.
It's alright.
I need to go all the way down to minus 58.
Ah, we were on floor 4, I guess.
Still a few minutes left. I have to wait.
Alright.
I have to wait until Damian the light's green. Time to go.
Alright, so now the maintenance maintenance robots should swarm our position now, right? Oh, it's those guys. Hello. You're sensitive to sound, aren't you? Why did
First
they have
off,
you upstairs?
Keep an eye out for spiders. If they spot you, you're toast. Use doorways and ventilation shafts to hide in when they're close. Stay quiet and out of sight. You'll be fine. Alright. So in order to get into the Dream Core itself, you need to find a way into the offices surrounding the core room. And to do that, we have to cut the power to the doors. I can shut down the necessary grids if you can patch me into the closed circuit system down there. Locate and remove the wall panel marked PSA1 and upload the software I gave you directly into the system.
That's the one on
The
smoking.
panel is on the outer wall of the hallway, on the opposite side of where you come in, close to the doors to subsection 2. May be hard to spot, so keep your eyes open. And remember to keep your eyes and ears open for spiders. I want you back in one piece.
Alright, so the deal with spiders is that they will instantly kill you.
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
Okay, we can't get in, that's fine. Oh, that's a spider. That's a spider. Well, let's just go this way then. Long way around. So we're looking for the PSA 1 panel. Should be around here.
It's a data key scanner. This looks like the security office. Damian told me not to go in there until I'm ready. The security's pretty heavy.
Okay. Whoop.
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
You didn't hear me, right?
I can't go back up until I finish what I came here for. Those elevators go up to the ground floor, but I won't be going up that way, unfortunately. This is the med lab.
Looking for a panel, but I can't find it.
This is a closed environment, and that's where the air is coming from.
Okay. Huh. Completed the transition from bored college dropout to security agent. Infiltrate a high security lab, insert a worm into an organic computer, and get it undetected. How did I get here? Last week I was watching soaps and eating potato chips in my underwear. First thing I need to do is find a panel on the outer wall of this hallway. Shouldn't be too difficult. So the panel is on the outer wall. Oh, that looks like a panel. So, panel.
There's something in that wall.
Yeah, there's something in that wall.
There's a sliding panel here, and it's marked PSA1. That's the one. It's open. I can access the closed circuits. It's open.
Okay.
I can access the closed circuit system now. It's a data key scanner.
Not 100% sure what we're supposed to be doing, but we did the one thing.
I can access the closed circuit system now. This is the security office.
Nope.
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
That sounds like a place to keep an organic computer. But I guess not.
I can't go back up until I finish what I came here for.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be going to, like, the exact other side.
This is the med lab.
Maybe this is it.
This must be the laboratory.
Yep. Opening doors. Or not. Not doing that. Mostly the not part.
It's open. I can access the closed-circuit system now.
But we can't open anything.
It's a data key scanner.
Do I have a data key? Well, I found the panel. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh.
Just upload Damian's software into the closed-circuit system. There. That should allow him to shut off the power to the office doors.
All of them.
As soon as you upload the patch, I'll be able to shut off the power to the doors. After that,
That's the
I should
lab.
be able to get into the offices. Unfortunately, the door to the core room itself will still be locked. It operates on its own secure grid, and the only way to get into the core is to use an authorized access key. We'll get to that later. Now, you need to scan the bioworm I gave you, and before you can
The
do that,
bioworm.
you'll need to place it in a special capsule.
It's intense.
You'll find those capsules in the laboratory just down the hall from the panel.
Okay, so you need to put the worm in a capsule in the laboratory. Worm goes in the capsule. The capsule's in the laboratory.
This is the security office.
Nope. I think the lab is actually right behind us, but what are you gonna do?
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
It's a cute little guy.
This is the med lab.
It's not quite it either. This should be the laboratory.
This must be the laboratory.
Alright. Well, so far so good. Whoa. Is that supposed to be a computer? That's creepy. Maybe that's why we need a bioworm. Oh look, canisters.
After inserting the worm into the capsule, you'll need to scan it. You'll also need to scan yourself. The scanners, with my remote assistance, will upload both yours and the worm's DNA into the Dream Core's guardware.
Guardware.
This will allow you access through the airlock. Both scanners are located in the med lab.
Med lab. That was, I don't remember. I think it's directly on the other side. It's like the next thing you run into. So this is the med lab? No, that's
This
the
is the
security
security
office.
office.
That's
I'm guessing
cybernetics.
this is the
Damn it.
cybernetics office.
I should just have it in my brain now that everything I want is going to be directly behind where I already am.
This is the med lab.
So that's gonna tell me go to the cybernetics office.
It's a full body scanner. It reads all my biometric data and uploads it to the system.
Does this include the worm?
DNA and cellular composition analyzed.
It's a small biometric scanner. Put your specimen in a capsule, stick it in there, and it reads all the relevant biometric data.
DNA and cellular composition of biological entity analyzed and cleared for entry and insertion into core.
Alright. Well, now we've got a handle on this, right? It's not, the
After
stealth
you scan
section isn't
both
going to
the room
matter,
and
right?
yourself, you need to locate a key to the core room. The security officer in shift won't be in his office. I'll make sure of that. But Rio told me they always keep a spare key around. That's in blatant violation of security procedures, but it makes our job a lot easier. You'll need to search the security offices to find it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We are going to do that in, like, just 1 second.